Good morning, everybody. Well, I was not going to make any videos anymore today, but I simply want to encourage ELÇIN, who wants to do the PAT Oxford physics test. So it's a test in physics. And so just to encourage her from time to time, I will post a video making an exercise from this test. I think this is the first exercise of the 2023 test. So we're going to do this together. And then once in a while, when I have the time, Elsin, I will come back and do more exercises. So let's look at the exercise. It says, what speed does a bull elephant, mass 4,900 kilograms, have to move at to have the same kinetic energy as a cyclist, mass 100 kilos, moving at a 30 kilometer per hour speed? So we are talking here about, you see, kinetic energy. Well, I used to write it like this. Kin means kinetic energy. So what do we know? Well, no, what do we don't know? So we first have to find out what is the formula for kinetic energy. We have kilometers per hour, we have mass. So you probably know that it is the following formula. It is this one, okay? M is mass, V velocity, so that means like speed, it's the Latin name. So we need speed and we need mass. Okay, but the first thing to do is that, so we're going to work with the kinetic energy of the cyclist, because for the cyclist, we have mass and we have speed. Now, remember, if you are using this formula, you first have to put kilometers per hour into meters per second. Watch out, this is really, really important. So the first thing I am going to do, step number one, I'm going to calculate the speed of the cyclist. Well, I have the speed, but I want it in meters per second. So the speed is, and we have it here, it's 30 kilometers per hour. Now, normally you know how to go from kilometers per hour to meters in seconds, but if you forgot, you take 30 multiplied by kilometers in meter, right? It's 1,000 meter, divided by how many seconds is an hour? It's 3,600 seconds. So if we calculate, you can calculate this, and I found 8.33 meter per second. So this is the speed of the cyclist. Okay, so that we have. So now, number two, let me put it here because I don't have much space. Step two is what I want to calculate the kinetic energy of the cyclist, right? Because I have all the elements of the formula. Okay, so remember, this is the formula. I put it in a frame and write it in some kind of a notebook where you put all your formulas. Okay, so what is the kinetic energy of the cyclist? Well, I take my formula, multiplied by the mass. And what was the mass? I'm going back and it was like 100. You see that? 100 kilos, so 100, right? Multiplied by, I have the speed, but watch out, speed times speed, huh? So speed times speed. What was the speed? It was 8.33. Okay, I hope you agree. The only thing I did is I put all the elements in the formula. Okay, if I calculate that, I have then 50, because 100 divided by 2 is 50 times, and I calculate everything with my calculator. Well, I found that this here is 69.4. So if I do that times 50, I have 3,470. And watch out, then when you have energy, what is the unit of energy? It's joule. Don't forget. That's the, so if you calculate EKIN, kinetic energy, you will have a result in joule. Don't forget that. Maybe you can put that also with your formula. Okay, good. So now I know this is the kinetic energy of my cyclist, and it is the same, because that's the idea, as a bull elephant who has a mass of 4,900 kilos. Okay, so my last step, number 3, is first I write what I want to find. So I've EKIN of the elephant, that this is what I want to find. So it's going to be this, right? So 3,470 joules is, and then I'm going to put my formula. I take now the mass of the elephant, which was 4,900. Okay, of course, the velocity, I don't have it. This is what I want to calculate. So with this, I'm going to find the speed. Well, I'm saying velocity, this is the Latin word, but of course in English you say speed. This here, I'm going to find the speed of the elephant. That's what I want to find. Now I'm going to do this divided by 2, and then it's going to go there. So because I don't have much space, so finally what I will have is 3,470 divided by 2,450. If you don't know how I got this, then you ask me, okay. And then my next step is, of course, this. I hope you agree. I will calculate this and I will have the speed of the elephant. And finally, I found the speed of the elephant is 1.19 meter per second. This is what I found. And now I'm going to see if there is an A, B, C, D, or E, which is, yes, I have this one. You see, B. Now, if you have here, you see, -1 there, it's the same as putting this underneath. That's the same. Okay, so I found, well, this is B is the right answer. So I hope it's all clear, Elsin. Otherwise, ask me. I'm not coming back anymore today, but I will try to do some more exercises when I have time. Hope you have a very nice Sunday.